Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's V-Man here. Today we're gonna watch episode 5 of the Eminence and Shadow. I am last time on Shadow, Eminence and Shadow. The city is in complete chaos. There's explosions happening everywhere. Shadow Garden. I guess they didn't really say what they were doing, and if they did, I missed it. But I'm pretty sure they're just like attacking all the Cult of Diablo headquarters. I feel like that's what's going on. But anyway, at the very end of the episode, Sid's Shadow showed up to save Princess Alexia from her husband, her betrothed. I don't even know his name. I never bothered to learn his name. There's so many names watching these shows. It's really interesting because right now I'm watching like a couple of different shows right now, and just trying to keep up with all the names is very hard. Like usually at the end of the reactions, I have to like look up the character names. That way I don't mess anything up. But yeah, other than that, like I said, Shadow is there to save Princess Alexia. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it.
刻をまといし者。なるほど。君が近頃教団に噛みついてくる野良犬か。我が名はシャドウ。影に潜み、影を狩る者。ただ雑魚を狙っているだけの卑怯者だ。ドイツを狩ろうとどこで狩ろうと同じことだ。
I like that line.
今日、私の手によって狩られる。
12 seat of rounds. 12th seat of rounds. Knights of rounds. Is that Knights of Rounds? I feel like I've heard of that. Like outside of the show. I wonder if they're gonna recognize him at any point. Oh yeah, they put Alexia's blood in that monster, and how did I forget that? I'd say the steam healing itself reminded me of Attack on Titan. Who is this? Is this Alpha? Oh no. Oh, that's Alexia's sister. What's her name? Oh, that's cool. I don't think we've seen anybody besides Sid kind of like use magic with their sword. I don't think we have. She's strong. Cause none of I mean, they said that though. Like none of those other Dark Knights were making really a dent. But I guess if it can grow its arm back. Yo, the sound design of this show, that was great. That was pretty epic. They gave Iris the trunks what am I even trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. There's a Alpha. I wonder how Iris stacks up to Alpha, like in terms of power. I wonder. Okay, never mind. She's about to kill it. I was about to say, I wonder if they can heal that thing, like how Sid healed the girls when they were all like cursed and deformed. Dude, in one hit, and the building too. Jeez, Alpha. Okay. Literally a second ago, I said I wonder how Alpha stacks up to Iris, but I don't even think. Judging just by... Oh, so she did heal her. Is she... She dead. I think she's dead. Oh, that was, the dude's daughter. That kidnapped, Sid's sister. No, she didn't have to die. He said sit back and enjoy the show. I was saying I wonder how Alpha stacks up to Iris in terms of power, but judging by Iris's reaction after that one attack, I don't even think she's close, like at all. So like I guess Shadow Garden really is just kind of on their own level in terms of power.
見せてあげよう。これが次期ラウンズの力だ。
Dude. I was about to say, like, have you noticed he's not even trying yet? You're just over here talking all that smack talk, and he's literally not even trying. I was gonna say that too. His eyes are red now. When the episode first started, normally his eyes are red whenever he's in his shadow form, or at least they were when he was a kid. His eyes were red. But I said just now it was black. I'm actually even surprised that dude is keeping up right now. What was his name? Zeon? She gonna say ordinary? Yeah. I wonder if she's gonna realize it's Sid. I like that. How she didn't let it drop, she went out and caught it. See, now his eyes are... Okay. Maybe it's just how they edited this one.
それだけの強さがありながら、なぜ正体を隠す我らはシャドウガーデン、影に潜み、影を狩る者。我らはただそれだけのためにある。
I'm about to say, he could say the same about the Cult of Diablos. Like, if you guys are so powerful, why are you trying to do stuff in secret? This is gonna go exactly like last time. And then you didn't even eat them all. What was the point? You didn't even use all of them. They keep showing that. Is Alexia gonna pick that up? Because she has like the demon blood. Because he said if an ordinary person uses it, they would die. But if her blood is like demon blood, I think she'd be alright. Didn't even move. Yeah, huh? This dude didn't even move. That's blasphemy against the Almighty. That's funny. I like his lines in this. They keep showing it. Oh, but it was empty that time. Dude, he's just punching you now? That's sad. Just give up. Oh, that's probably why they kept showing it. What is this? What's he doing? Is he like sealing him or something? Do they even know what a nuclear bomb is? He has to become a nuclear explosion. Yeah. Dude, your sword just shattered. Dude, just run. That's all you can do. Oh no. The sound design in this episode is pretty cool. And that was the title of the episode. The title of the episode is I Am. But yeah. Oh, that was so misleading. Like, it looked like the blast was about to come up out of the river, not... What did... You just, like, destroyed half the city. That was a bit overkill. No joke. Alpha's so unimpressed. She's like, yeah. Dude, that was so unnecessary. Are we about to get like Princess Iris's training art? Because she pales in comparison to everything that happened tonight. And they keep showing her more and more, so I think she's going to become a bigger part of the show as we go on. That was so misleading. Like the barrier that he made around them, it looked like it was just in that one little area, and then it was showing like the river up above. That's crazy. Is it gonna like crumble when she's done using it? So I guess Iris and Alexia are about to become bigger parts of the show. They both need to start training if they want to keep up. Alexia's already been saying that her sister left her behind. So considerate. Are my arms cold? Do I need to stop hugging you? Dude, the city. That was such overkill. He should only use that. I mean, I was gonna say he should only use that outside, but I don't even think it would matter. Oh, does she know it's him? What is she talking about? She said as far as the public is concerned. Does she like him now? After parading him around like a dog? Oh yeah. Yeah, she likes him now. Finally got himself killed. Oh wow. I was not expecting that at all. She's about to lose it. She stabbed him? What is wrong?
What is wrong with you?
7 mysteries. The bodiless murder. Do all the 7 mysteries have something to do with him at the school? Dude, well, she's royalty. She's probably not used to hearing the word no a lot. But to stab him? That's crazy. She looks like, whoever this is right here talking, she looked a lot like Alpha, just with different color hair and eyes. Like, I wonder if they're modeled like the same. Yeah, like they look like they could be sisters. Zeta. Shadow Garden will deliver death and judgment. I was about to, okay, so somebody else is using their name. Okay, in the daylight, it doesn't look as bad as it did at night, but still, that was overkill. Okay, so people do know about the Cult of Diablos, or at least Iris does. What is that? Okay, I don't think they've showed us that before in this show. She has the pink hair and the pink eyes is like the same kind of design as that one chick from Oshinoko, Ruby's classmate. Jeez, Sid. Where are you going? Why is she blushing? Is that what the show is turning into? It's gonna be like a fight for Sid's attention between the girls at school? Okay, that's it. Alright, so that's it for episode 5 of The Eminence in Shadow. Really cool episode. It was mostly just fighting the whole time. But yeah, so Alpha was able to defeat the one girl. I don't know if they ever said her name, but I remember her dad was the one that kidnapped Sid's sister when he was growing up and he had to go save her. So that was cool. Like, I guess she killed her. I don't know if she healed her. I guess she killed her. So I guess that's the end of that little storyline. But also, Sid was able to take out, what's his name? Xeon? I read his name, but I really, like, he's dead now, so I really don't feel like going looking it up to learn it. So Sid killed him, and destroyed like one fourth of the city while he was at it for no reason, but it's cool. And Alexia and Iris, they got outclassed in every possible way during this episode. So I feel like those two are about to start training a bit more. That way they don't get left behind. When I recorded the first episode of the Eminence and Shadow, I thought that the show was going to be about like Sid becoming like what he said he wanted to become, strong enough to. I don't think he said strong enough to withstand like a nuclear bomb, but his end goal is like, it doesn't matter how strong I become, there's always something stronger out there. And so now Sid is the thing that is like, it doesn't matter how strong anybody is, he's the strongest now. And so it was kind of interesting how the roles are reversed now. So now it's like Sid is the pinnacle of power, Shadow is the pinnacle of power now that everyone is kind of striving to get to. And I kind of wonder what him and if you power scale him and the rest of Shadow Garden, because um Iris really didn't really hold a candle to that monster that was attacking the city, but Alpha took it out in one hit, in one shot. And so I wonder like if you were to scale Alpha to Sid or to Shadow, I wonder like how close she is to him, or if she's not close at all, because I guess when he healed them, like he healed them and he trained them. So I think they have a bit of his power within them already. So they're probably just that strong because of Sid, like training them and healing them and stuff. So that's probably why they're as strong as they are. So I feel like this show, from what I can tell after watching this episode, it might be like Sid is that new, top tier. Like it's either you're up here, or you're not. So like Shadow Garden as a whole is just on a whole nother level than the rest of the world that he got isekai to. And it also looks like Iris is starting a new investigation unit to investigate the Cult of Diablos and Shadow Garden. So I was wondering, well, Shadow Garden was always like a secret organization, but now it looks like Iris knows about the Cult of Diablos, and now she knows about Shadow Garden. And actually, I will do now that I'm thinking about it. The the members of Shadow Garden were sitting around talking, and they were wondering like, okay, who dares take our name? But now I'm thinking it could be one of two possibilities, right? So the Cult of Diablos knows about Shadow Garden because they've been getting stopped by Shadow Garden ever since they were kids, and so I forgot how many years it's been. So it's either the Cult of Diablos going around masquerading as Shadow Garden to try and turn like the public perception against them, even though there is no public perception because they're like a secret organization, or it's Iris because that note didn't show up until that night, and that night Shadow Garden was going around the city, fighting the Cult of Diablos, like the secret bases and stuff. But I think as a whole, the entire city didn't know about Shadow Garden until that night. So that's either going to be somebody that Iris works with, like one of the Dark Knights or whatever. Dark Knight. That's either going to be one of them, or it's going to be somebody from the Cult of Diablos masquerading as Shadow Garden to try and sway public perception against them. Um, One other thing that I noticed while I was watching this episode, that I kind of wanted to talk on, Sid is like the only guy character that's really strong. Like the rest of them, or the only one that they've brought attention to. Like all the other, like the Cult of Diablo members, they're really weak compared to him. But it's like you got Alpha and Iris that are just like these two strong lead characters that are just kind of off on their own. Like everybody knows that Iris is the strongest, and then as Shadow Garden as a whole, the organization is only women. So that's pretty cool. Like I like that it's like not like overbearing. It's like, hey, like we're women and we're super strong. Like like a lot of the stuff that the media is doing nowadays. But it's like I'll always give respect to Avatar, like the Last Airbender, because they did it right. As well as who else? There's one other. Oh, Teen Titans. like the female characters, like you don't have to tell everybody like, hey, we're super strong, because like it's a given, like it's a fact, they already know, like you don't have to force it in people's faces, like so when the characters are in like that, it's really cool. And also people that you can root for too, because now it's like Alexia has been in the shadows her whole life, living in her sister's shadow because her sister was always the prodigy. And now it's like, she's always been trying to figure out like a new fighting style, fencing style, because everyone calls her the fencer ordinaire. But now it's like you have this guy Shadow that is just leaps and bounds above everyone else in fighting style, but at his core fighting style, it's really just ordinary like her. So I really like what she was saying. She was like, if I just keep practicing, or she said, if I kept practicing, I thought I'd get stronger, but it's not working. But now she sees like even the top of the line, like he's really just using basic like fighting styles to take out his enemies. So now she has like a revival in her training, and now she's gonna start training again. Or that's what it made it seem like. So I think that's pretty cool, and I like how the show is doing that. And I think I'm really slow, or I just haven't been paying attention to their names. But I just realized when they said that Zeta was on that mission, I just realized that their names are literally just like um combat zone area names like Alpha, and then I think they said Delta and now Zeta. So I feel like there's Alpha, Beta, Delta, Alpha, Beta, Charlie. Is there a Charlie in Shadow Garden? I don't know. I have to look and see it, but I think that's what's going on here. I think that's what's going on, but I don't know. We'll see what happens like later down the line. But yeah, so that's it for episode 5. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.